Joining me now on the national security risk posed by China, the fight for control of the global internet grid, as well as the U.S. Navy now under siege by Chinese cyber attacks. Congressman Matt Gaetz, member of the House Judiciary and Armed Services Committees. Congressman, great to have you with us. This is an extraordinarily disturbing report. This country for 5 years has done absolutely nothing effectively to counter the attacks, cyber attacks by the Chinese in particular.
President Trump is the first president in the modern era to understand the fusion between China's military and strategic interests and the economic game that they have played with fools in the United States for decades. China is not our friend, and they're becoming a more dangerous enemy. But Lou, I bet many of your viewers wouldn't know that today China is actually connecting rural America to telecommunication systems. Here's how they do it. They don't have an innovative sector of their economy because the government runs the economy. So they've replaced innovation with theft. They come and steal intellectual property from American innovators. They then don't have the upfront research and development costs, so they're able to produce and sell that technology cheaply in the United States. And if you're a rural community and you want connectivity, you're taking the cheapest option. Just yesterday in the House Judiciary Committee, we got an admission that the principal Rural Telecommunications Professional Association even allows Huawei to have a seat on their board. Can you believe this, Lou? A foreign company having a seat on the board of the people that are supposed to be connecting our country to information. This is a very serious issue. President Trump imposed $50 billion in tariffs on Chinese intellectual property for this reason. But as you've laid out, this is not just an economic battle. This is a battle that has national security and strategic consequences.
And those consequences are becoming more dire with each passing day. We know that the Chinese are stealing and have been stealing hundreds of billions of dollars a year in intellectual property and technology from this country, as you say, laying a foundation for another superpower with which to contend at our expense. It's mindless. It goes on. We're negotiating apparently now in our trade talks with China to ask them to please, pretty please, with sugar on it, don't steal our stuff, instead of showing them what happens when you do steal our stuff.
Absolutely right, Lou. And when you look at the attacks that China has put on the supply chain in our defense industries, they are going after our areas of most significant importance. Also, keep an eye on China as the Venezuela situation unfolds. China has substantial assets in Venezuela. I don't think they have assets there because they're betting on the future of Venezuela. I think they want assets because it is geopolitically strategic for them to be able to have a force multiplier or capabilities in the Western Hemisphere close by to us. So we've got to keep a very close eye on that.
For the very same reasons that Russia is still maintaining Cuba and also taking its what are laughably called security forces to Venezuela to protect Maduro. Maduro is without question in place for a while, so long as those Russian forces are protecting him. Your thoughts about the future?
Well, I don't want to see U.S. troops on the ground in Latin America, but I do think that we cannot allow these foreign actors to come into the Western Hemisphere with no consequence. So I think in your opening of this segment, you raised the right question. What are we going to do now? And my belief is that we've got to be able to create coalitions that keep China contained, because they have this one belt, one road strategy that is a strategy for global dominance from China, and we've got to wake up to that threat. And by the way, while Democrats in Congress can't stop telling their Russia lies that are all unfounded, the real significant strategic competitor we have is China. And yet China's laughing at the Democrats who want to keep us focused on Russia instead of the real activity that's going on that threatens Americans.
And the radical Dems continue to do everything they can to subvert this president in the face of all of these existential strategic challenges, whether from China, from Russia, or Iran. Matt Gaetz, always good to have you with us. Thank you, Congressman.